Scientists are evil. They're not the Diet Coke of evil. They're the Jolt Cola of evil. They're evil. They are. Yeah, last night, I was soaking in the tub, listening to some of the videos made yesterday, obviously. We talked about that last night, I believe. And I hear this thing on Kimmel, and I'm like, okay, that's got to be a fucking joke, right? What the hell? You know, I'm sitting there and I'm so tired, tired of waiting for you. Was that the same group that sang, Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, say a song for me? Is that the Yardbirds? Is that who sang that? Didn't they sing Mr. Tambourine Man, which was written by Bob Dylan? Right. But I'm sitting there and I'm like, I get up and I go, who the hell is that? So I said, it's Murray, man. Yeah, I think it's Murray. Yeah. It just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter, right? I'm like, okay. He's touring and he is. People are taking their time, which is money, and paying money to hear this, right? Why don't you just go gargle or something? You know, get some Listerine. It's like cauterizing wounds in your mouth because of chemical poisoning from cars driving, you know, for people that accept money as reality, right? Huh? It's disgusting, isn't it? Carol. Watching the news, it's disgusting. It's like, oh, the brain damage. You're the keeper of the park. You do see the stacks all over the things. Okay, the people come there. The children come here to kill their brain cells. We have car shows. People come here to kill their brain cells. They die from cancer. And then tell everybody on the news, hey, find a cure. Okay, live the Lord's Prayer. We don't find a cure, we live the cure. Oh, I will always love you. Violence, very sad, right? So you're sitting there and you're listening to these people talk, and they talk all the time in their El Paso, fucking Texas. It's, oh, where are we going to find the money to fix the grass? What do you expect them to do? They're raised on Fast and the Furious, surrounded by Watson and brilliant minds. And Zachary Quinto is a cutout of Spock instead of Leonard Nimoy. Fascinating. Okay, do you understand? No? Shit. We suck again, right? So they hit me with Jesus Christ Superstar last night before I go to bed, and I'm like, oh no, this just ain't gonna be good. So, you know, I still have a crush on Von Elman. Everybody else still have a crush on Von Elman? Me too. Yeah, she's cute. She has a wonderful voice. I thought she was Algonquin. I did not know that Elman was a Hawaiian name. I know. Oh, that's cute. Me and Hawaiian women, we've always had a thing. I think her name was Kelly, Leilani, Elsa. I mean, we've always had, they love me, and I love them. So, me and Hawaiian women have always had this thing. You know? Kukuipo, I love you more today. I don't know what the deal is, much to the chagrin of a lot of Hawaiian men, right? It's true. I'll only take one. I'm not Kamehameha. I'm early bird. Just one. That's all I need is one. I'm not trying to be the harem king of the Hawaiian Islands. This shit. I'm not the biggest dickish of the Washington Monument and the. No, you won't see any slush funds to pay for my porn stars' sexual affairs on my wife. Nope. You know me. Earl turns down the best booty he ever saw. Okay? Because it was a science project. Quasi-evil. Okay. Do you understand? Wow. Yeah. Scientists are horrible people. They're selfish. They're doubtful. They're doubtful that they're intelligent. It's like you home invade people to see if they're for real because you don't believe the books about their lives because they've been turned into cartoon mythology, and you're doubtful. Go, just forgive. Can you go read it? Get your high potential on, motherfucker. Come on now, baby. You know. So I'm sitting there before I go to bed, right? I got this thing about this woman in my head. It's like, you could have anybody you want. I'm like, I'm 60 years old. I always give myself an extra year. My mom always took one away. I always add one on. As soon as I'm heading past the one I am, I start saying I'm the next, right? I'm 60 years old, right? And this woman in my head, you could have anybody you want. You could have Mariko San. Yeah, but is she an egomaniac? Mm-hmm. Is she Abraham Lincoln? Okay, so I'm like, I'm not Sean Connery. So I'm like sitting there going, how did you think about that? How's, no, She like sitting there, going, what's going on, right? And then this, this person waiting for you, right? Who's waiting for me? Oh, tell the simple set Illuminati I said sod the fuck off, right? I'm tired. So fuck that shit, right? So I'm sitting there and I have these dreams. I have this huge, ginormous, amazing, worldwide, Willem and Kate, what was it? Diana and Charles wedding thing, right? And then my body overwhelms from all the energy and the, we're signing the peace accord in the Middle East. And I die from all because my body's not ready for it because it's so fragile because of all the abuse from the military. Like, yeah, but will Baker Mayfield's daughter be living the Lord's Prayer from cradle to grave? Well, it's not cradle to grave, but from running to daddy to hug to grave. Okay, I'm getting loose ends. I can't wait another minute, one more minute for your love, right? Well, will people be able to wake up here and not hear the rattle and hum of time to make the donuts? It's Boar's Head, right? We can't stop being American. Okay, then let's do it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop. She's coming for me, I know. And then Natty and Amy can get together and say, they always keep killing them and keep us apart. It's like, no, you were only 3 years younger than him. No, it was actually 4 years. I lied about my age. Mom lied about my age. I'm older than I am. Yeah, it was just to get me into school early so she could go back to work. She wanted to have it both. She wanted a career and to be a mother. Pancho was born in 63 and I was born in 65. They lied. They changed the paperwork. Mom was a secretary. She just went in and put lemon on it and changed it. I was thinking to myself, that's what I would say if I was playing in a basketball barn in the Gila and someone came and killed me a day before my 104th birthday and laughed at me about it. And I would have said, Garp. It's like, Mom lied. I'm 104, maybe more. You killed me the day before 105, and that ain't no jive. That's what I would say, dying on the floor there, the basketball floor. I was, you didn't make it to 104, you old bastard. I hate you. I wanted to own a brothel. It's like, what? So, yeah. Boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo, boop-a-doop-a-doo. That part in the Bible where Jesus talks about how, heaven will be like, and the eagle flies with the dove, because life's eternal and grace is infinite. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you love. If you try to Guy Pearce your way through Jules Verne, right, you'll become a monster. So fall in love with the dark-skinned girl in the future, with the kid that lives in the trees that are eaten by the light-skinned Morlocks. There you go. Wow, what a neighborhood. Watch out, they're driving trucks all over Lincoln Park. Look, money's not real. So forgive debt and trespass and love one eternal faithful peace. The grass will take care of itself. It's real good at that. Yeah. Just let it do its thing. Have some people go out there and lovingly, just kind of even it out and straighten it out, Then what? Then play football on it and tear it up again because, maybe you'll play in the rain. If you ever played football in mud, it's fun, right? It's fun. No, it's fun. You get people, this weather's horrible for... No, playing football in the mud is fun. No, we used to do that in, I think I did it once. called it like the Turkey Bowl thing and stuff. It was at the football field at Deer Valley High School. When it was like during Thanksgiving break stuff thing. It was probably like after the season, but yeah, they would go out there and play, tackle football. Guys will do that, play tackle. I used to play with Randy Metcalf and Martin Spilley and Nathan Hogue and all the other crazy kids in Colville. Yeah, we used to play tackle football at the old school all the time. And no pads, nothing, just, rugby. Poo pow, poo pow. Of course, you don't use your head because wham, you don't want to do like the two people on the female professional soccer league commercial. Oh, son of a head, that's a son of a nutcracker, right? So you watch yourself when you tackle. You're careful when you tackle when you ain't got no pads on, right? And the pads, the initial reason I think for making because the old helmets were leather, okay, so they weren't made for knocking the shit out of you like wearing a motorcycle helmet to do it. They were raised to protect your head from hurting yourself. They were leather helmets, so it was padded. To intenders, I was watching the number 40 kid from Pittsburgh, and so you'd be watching it going, they should, instead of having the things on the pads, we got new technology and shit now. We should make the pads where they can still protect you, but not have the hard on top to, you know what I mean? So when you tackle, it's kind of like, oh, softy, you're like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Oh, Dan Aykroyd, isn't that wonderful? We don't have to get rich, eat, and drink after this and have an ice bath, right? So just kick the ball between the two poles there, son. You know what I'm saying, man? So, they had that thing, and you marry the girl of your dreams, and then you die, and it's like, yeah, but will Baker Mayfield's daughter get to live the Lord's Prayer, hasta aquí hoy and always? Ooh, you're like the sun, chasing all of the rain away. When you come around, they'll bring brighter days. You're the perfect one for you and me with it. Because they had the little girl in that Fury show or whatever on Grit. And the two kids pick up the little girl and they take her into the mine shaft. And I turn it off and I ain't watching this. Why? Because that ain't a real mine shaft and that girl ain't really in distress. And that she's in distress because their parents are like, here, yeah, use our baby. We want to make lots of money. We got to pay our bills. What about the Lord's Prayer? You batshit, rat shit, dirty old twats, 99 assholes tied in a knot. Damn lizard shit, fuck, we suck again. How evil. Okay, do you understand? I'm a Jungian. What planet are they from? The planet Jungian. It's like, they're fucking crazy. Yeah, so I woke up this morning. When I woke up this morning, you were on my mind. Natty and Jennifer Lopez will be all right. Yeah, they could get together, go to a barbecue, and talk about me. My sisters do. He's crazy. He makes us all look bad. I think he's a pervert. Can you imagine that? I didn't want things to happen the way they did between me and Natalie Michelle. She's so cute. She's my way. That was, hey, is it an evil petting zoo? Okay. So, and I knew that. That's why I was very protecting and still always am. And if you can't handle that, I don't have to kick you in the dick. You already think with it. Okay, well, you have a nice life. Okay. Hey, Lord's Prayer works for everyone, right? Stand up for it and stop being a pussy face. You're my teddy bear. Together we're an itchy, coochie, witchy, witchy bear. Hey, look, it's the big guy's nose with the candy. Look out. He's got pussy in the wagon. Rodney Curtin's girlfriend's in there. Lots of people's girlfriends are in there. Hey, it's backstage at a Aerosmith concert. Dream on. We'll talk later. Of course I'm kicking your ass. You won't stand up for a Lord's Prayer, you little fucking perverts. Evil.